Meantime, the Occupy protesters say they represent 99% of Americans with their beliefs. Well, now a group has come out to counter their claims, saying we are the 53%. It's another online movement. This is their Facebook page. It was started by a conservative group of bloggers who say they are the 53% of Americans who pay in federal taxes more than what they receive in deductions or credits. Here is Mike Wilson, a man who actually helped spread the word about the 53%.
The message of the 99ers was, look, you know, I had to go to college and borrowed $100,000, and now I have to work 3 jobs to support myself. The message of the 53% are saying, look, we've been there. We've overcome that. In America, you have to persevere, and sometimes life isn't perfect. Sometimes it gets, you know, it's a little stinky. So what we're saying is, look, this is America. Don't whine about things. Take your destiny into your own hands.
Let's talk about this further. Mark Bernier is a talk show host with WNDB. Susannah Randolph, a political activist, both here to debate this topic. Guys, I want to hear what you think about this I am the 53%. Susannah, we'll start with you.
Well, I think it's a movement, first of all, that was started by Eric Erickson. He's a right-wing political pundit who believes in white men-only scholarships. So hear me, ladies, on that.
Those are strong words. And there are women represented in this. There are women. It is true.
Well, I will say that, you know, the 53% movement claims to be about making people pay their taxes and take on their financial responsibility. The 99% is exactly about that. We are hardworking middle-class Americans who are fighting and play by the rules, pay our taxes every day, when Bank of America and General Electric have received $2 billion tax benefits and paid zero in taxes.
Mark, we're going to bring you in on this because I know you have something to say.
Well, I have to tell you, when I first heard about this, and it was only today, I thought, what the heck is this all about? I mean, we do have a percentage of people who don't pay their taxes in this country. You know what? Suck it up. I mean, I like many other people, work a couple of different jobs, and that's the way it is right now.
So, Mark, you're saying you agree with the movement. You agree with this
bare minimum. Yeah, you work a couple of jobs.
Right. So you agree with what they're saying, the message they're putting out, which is essentially just buck up and deal with it. You agree with what they're saying?
Yeah. I agree. I mean, basically, from what I read about it, I mean, this is a counter to these people who have been occupying Wall Street. My big question has been, who are these people, and what are they really there for?
Well, Susannah, he brings up a good point. I mean, the message for their side needs to be refined. I mean, frankly, they're getting some people to speak for this movement that maybe shouldn't be on camera because their points aren't very clearly articulated.
Look, these are working-class, middle-class Americans who play by the rules, pay their taxes, pay their mortgage. Right now, like I said, corporate America, Bank of America, General Electric, they paid literally zero in tax dollars last year. Bank of America got a $2 billion tax benefit. And then when they gambled away all their money on derivatives and credit default swaps, they got a taxpayer bailout in the form of TARP that George Bush put out in a two-page memo.
We have 10 seconds left.
We want them to pay their taxes. We want them to buck up and pay their taxes.
Mark, with 10 seconds remaining, we're going to let you have the final word.
I mean, I got to tell you, this is an organized temper tantrum, you know, by people. What do they think? They're going to protest all these banks in Wall Street and they're going to open up and hire a bunch of people? You know what? We're in a capitalist society. It may not be great, but an organized temper tantrum isn't going to get it done. Go back to school, learn another trade, and try something different. These protests aren't going to do anything.
Yeah, well, you know, could be oversimplifying the message, but you know that 53%, they do have a point. Guys, we really appreciate you coming in. Susannah Randolph, Mark Bernier, thank you so much.
Thanks, Benny.